Will we be seeing Evan Ferguson and Ansu Fati starting tomorrow? And do you have any injury updates for us?
I don't know. I don't decide yet, and we will see tomorrow. But they can start. Yes, they are good in a good condition. They can start like Joe Pedro or Welbeck. I'm lucky because I have a lot of solution.
Hello, both of you. This represents a new frontier, I think, for Brighton. We've all been amazed by the progress the club's made. Can you both give us your views? Roberto, you're a lot fresher to the project than you are, Pascal, but in both of your minds, what Brighton have created, and are you aware of the whole journey that they've been on?
Pascal starts.
Yeah, I never thought when I came here that we can go that far. I think it's incredible the way we grow, especially the last year. I think our development is very good, but we want to keep going, keep pushing. We're happy where we now, but we want to be better all the time.
Yes, I think it's different. The game in Europa League, it will be a different day with different emotion, but we have to keep our eye on the ball, on the game, keeping our style, keeping our attitude, because we want to win. We want to follow to play in the same way, because to get better, we have to think is a normal game.
Hello, this is for both. You guys are about to play the first ever game in Europe for Brighton. Yet, according to the bookmakers, you're the second favorite to win the competition. Is that too far, or are you considering winning the competition a goal for this season?
You are Italian, and you know very well the Italian coaches don't love to speaking about the prognostici,
the predictions.
The prediction. For me, it's not a problem. I think we are improving. We are not a big team yet, but we are a good team. We believe in ourselves. We believe in the quality of the players. First of all, the level of the club, the quality of the play. But we know we are Brighton. We know our level, but we have the ambition to become better and better, step by step. In every competition, in every game.
Yeah, for me it's similar. I think every game, me personally, I go into the game and I want to win the game. In football you can't always win, but my ambitions in front of every game is I want to win the game, and I think we have a good team, we have a good manager, we have a good idea how we want to play football. We know where we come from, but we are good as well, and we're very confident. So tomorrow we start, and we want to win tomorrow.
Roberto, you speak a lot about, we are Brighton and you're level. Can your performance in this competition this season change the level of Brighton, take the club to another level?
The way how we will play, how we will compete can give us upgrade, no? But when I'm speaking about we are Brighton, is because we can't forget where we have started and where and who we were, no? And we can't lose our DNA. I often say we can lose our DNA because if we we think to be better, we make a big mistake.
Roberto, just about the opposition, AEK Athens, what do you make of them and their manager Almeida?
He's a former Brescia's player. I know very well him. We have studied a lot of AEK. I think they are a good team, very aggressive with the ball and without ball. It will be a very tough game, but I think it's better because our group is one of the stronger. But for us, it's better because if we want to win in this moment, we have to compete against a big team.
And Pascal, it's been an incredible 2 weeks for you. You made your German international debut. Now you're playing in Europe. What will this occasion mean to you?
Yeah, a lot. I'm watching football every day, so I'm watching European games the last 10 years from the TV. And now is my chance to play my first European game. And I'm really proud. And I'm really looking forward to it. I want to enjoy, but I also want to perform well and win the game.
A question to both of you, just on the chairman and the influence that he's had on Brighton since he took over the club. What is it going to mean to him and the club as a whole to make your debut in Europe?
I think it means the world to him. I think he's really proud because he loves the club, he loves the city, he's like a fan. And we all know it means a lot to him. And I think it shows we are on a good way, we are on a good path. And I think it's a special night tomorrow. But yeah, I think he will enjoy it.
No, the same. I think he's proud, but he wants to compete like the players, like the coaches, like the fans, and we have to use to playing in this competition. If we wanna become bigger, this competition help to reach the different level.
The same question, if I may, to the coach and the player from the different viewpoints. What's the biggest challenge you face adapting between the Premier League and the Europa League?
I think the biggest challenge is we have more games mentally and physically. We have less time to recover. We need to perform every 3 days. We have a lot of games, so that's the biggest change. Yeah, we need to play our style. We have a good squad. That's really positive. We have a lot of good players, and yeah, that's, I think, for the manager to handle that, because that's the biggest change this season. More games, and we want to play a good level every 3 days.
I repeat the same words I said to the player Sunday morning in the meeting. The challenge this year is to forget the game we played the day before, and to be focused only of the next game. To keep the result, to keep the good emotion, but to forget other things, no, because the game is in Manchester is finished, and we have to think only of the next game, like AEK tomorrow and then Bournemouth. I think it will be a tougher game with Bournemouth because it's the third game in a week, and to adapt these games.
For the fans and for some of the players, it's going to be a first, a new experience, and it's going to be a big occasion and a great atmosphere. But how hard or how easy will it be to forget that for for the players.
Yes, it's difficult, but is one important part of our work. Last year we reached the incredible target to play the Europa League, and now we have to adapt. It's an honor. Should be an honor to playing in this competition for us, for the players, for the coaches, but for the fans as well. And when the game starts, we have to forget everything and to be focused only of the results, only of the quality of the play, because the result arrive later.
Same question for Pascal, please.
Yeah, I think it's a big game for us, and I think you can turn it around as well. Me personally, I can't wait for tomorrow evening. I'm very positive. I think it's the same pitch, the same stadiums. Our fans will help us, and then it's on us players to keep the focus and play the same style like we always play. It's no difference.
Roberto, do you feel like you're going into this game after your best performance of the season?
One of the best performance in my time, not in this season. But the game with United is finished. Tomorrow start another completely different game. Maybe against different disposition of the opponent, different difficult, and yeah, we reached this moment in the best way, I think. But anyway, we have to forget.
Pascal, as a player, when did you turn the page from Manchester to AEK Athens? When had you forgotten the one and started thinking about the next?
Straight the next day, because now it's a challenge. That's what I said. Every 3 days we have big games. Manchester United was a big game, but now tomorrow is another big game. So you need to focus straight away. And from tomorrow evening, we need to think about Sunday, because it goes quick. We don't have time to calm down too much. We need to keep the focus and think about the next game all the time.
Roberto, I'll ask you a question, and then Pascal as well. This big historic moment for you tomorrow is coming in the same week where 2 days ago you celebrated 1 year as manager in this club. How special an occasion is that for you? And Pascal, I believe you were the first Premier League signing for Brighton, scoring as well, I believe as well, your first Premier League goal for them. Are you looking to be the first Brighton player to score the first goal in Europe?
No, it's I repeat a lot of time. No, I'm living a dream in this club with these players, with this result, with this quality of the play. But I'm not used to thinking in the past. No, my focus is always on the future, and the future is the game tomorrow. Playing in Europa League is not to we wanna not compete. We wanna try to win, and it's totally different.
Can I just check on the fitness of Solly March, please? He missed the Manchester United game. Is he available?
Solly plays tomorrow.
Yeah. And also Tariq Lamptey, he played very well against Manchester United in place of Pervis Estupiñán. How difficult is that decision going to be on the left flank?
No, Tariq is a very important player. He can play in the right side, in the left side without problem. He's one player on the squad, no? And to compete in 4 competition, we need 2 players per position. And Tariq is always positive. He has a great attitude. He has a great qualities, and for sure can be very important this season.
Just before you ask that, Pascal, do
Yeah,
you want to ask the question before?
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Yes, I never think about scoring goals. I think my biggest strength is to help the team. If I have the chance to score, I try to take it. But for me, it's only important the team wins. And yeah, but if I can help with an assist or a goal, I try to do it.
Pascal, you've played many positions last season and this season for Brighton. You're now playing central midfield. No Moises Caicedo, no Alexis McAllister. But Brighton still seem to be improving. What is the secret?
I think the secret is the way we work every day, the way the manager works with the whole group. He's working with 22 players. Maybe you only see 11 players or 15 on the weekend, but we have 22 good players. And we have no problem if someone can't play, someone else comes in and does the job, because he gets exactly the same training, the same information, what is unusual. And so everyone is improving in the group, even the ones you're not seeing all the time on the pitch, even they players getting better.
Pascal, it might be a bit awkward with him sat next to you, but could you just explain from a player's perspective what Roberto has changed about the mentality in the club in the last year?
I think I can speak for the whole squad, for the team. Everyone is really happy that we can work with him, because every single player is improving. We're improving as a team, and what also changed is the belief. We really started to believe we can achieve something big. Like last year, there was a time, maybe 10 games to go, where we wasn't sure if we can really reach the top 6, but he told us we can, and we start to believe we can, because the performance showed us we deserve to be there, and we're really lucky. But what I said before, we're not happy. We're still hungry. Everyone is hungry. Every player, the whole manager, the whole staff is hungry. We want to become better. Every day in training, and then every game we want to prove it. And I think that's a secret what we have to keep. We need to stay hungry.
Hi, Sander, Dutch Press. I have a question for the coach on Joao Veldman. In which way has he developed since you started working with him?
I think Veldman was already a very good player, no? He's not so young player, but he's always with a right attitude. If he plays or not, is the same. He's positive inside of dressing room. He's positive if he plays 20 minutes in the second half. And for all coaches, it's important to have this quality of the guy and the player.
Roberto, can I ask you, you've mentioned a couple of times about the opportunity of being in the Europa League, that it can help you develop, become better as a club. Can you tell me why this is the opportunity, and have you witnessed this before in the past? Did it help you to be in Europe, to progress?
I think we have the quality to compete in Europa League. We deserve to reach the Europa League. We worked every day to play this competition. And now we want to compete in our way, in our style, in showing our quality.
You said you think he can help
Yes, because if we play a good Europa League, we can compete also in Premier League to reach maybe a better result, no? And it can improve the experience for the players, but for the coaches, for everyone working in this club.